Hey everybody, it's Gina from Gina K Designs, and thank you for joining me today for just this quick 10-minute Stampin' Chat live. This isn't a project today. I just wanted to give you some information about the fuse foiling system. So now that a lot of you have received your machines and all of the fuse foiling systems that we had in our order queue have been shipped, which is good news because that means everybody out there that has ordered one, they are on their way to you. And if you haven't received it yet, you should have it in a few days. We had gotten a couple of calls about some stuff, and I just want to go over a couple things with you just to make sure that you understand what's in the box and how this works, okay? So the first thing I want to show you is how to turn the machine on, because some of you had said the machine didn't turn on, but you didn't realize that there were two buttons that had to be turned on. So I want to show that to you now. So here's my fuse. So a lot of you get it out of the box, plug it in, and you start pressing this button and nothing's happening. And you say, oh my gosh, it's not working. So you would call customer service and say, my machine's not working. But there's a switch in the back here that has to be turned on first. So make sure you turn that on. And then this is just your temperature button that will bring it up to the right temperature. And you can go all the way up to 5. And you can start over again. And for most polyglaze applications and toner foiling, we recommend 3. Some people are finding for polyglaze, it works a little bit better on 4. So I would say get a piece of polyglaze, let it heat up to 3, test it. If it's not exactly what you want, go up to 4 and try that. So those are the 2 numbers. But my main purpose for showing you this today was that there is a button back here. And if you don't have this button on and you take it out and plug it in and start pressing this button, you might think that it's not working. It does work. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is carrier sheets. A lot of people don't know what they're looking for when it comes to the carrier sheet, and they actually are throwing them away. So I want to show you what that is going to look like. So here is a brand new fuse, an unopened fuse. We have a couple just in case we have any problems where like somebody's order doesn't get to them or something and we have to track it and find out it got damaged or something. So when you open your box, there's going to be a lot of plasticky looking stuff in here. And our team has actually looked at every single one. So we know there's a carrier sheet in every single box because we've seen it. In fact, when they pull this stuff out, they check to make sure there's an owner's manual. They make sure that that the cards and the foil are in there. And then this is wrapped inside this plastic sheet. This is the carrier sheet. So what a lot of people are doing is they're pulling this stuff out and they think this is trash, just something that's holding this all together. And they're throwing this carrier sheet out, and then they're calling customer service and saying, I didn't get a carrier sheet. We don't have any extra carrier sheets. We only have the carrier sheets that actually came with the machine at this point. We had a couple of the carrier sheet leftovers, but now they're gone because a couple people had thrown away their carrier sheets. So make sure that you don't throw away the carrier sheet. It's going to be wrapped in here somewhere. Now, we had different people packing these, so some people may have put it in this way, you know, and so when you open this up and then you see this, you might just think that's a piece of the plastic packaging. It is not. So you want to make sure that you don't throw away your carrier sheet. So those are the 2 big. Here's the other foil. The thermoweb foil is in here. We see our team opens every box and puts the thermoweb foil in and puts the polyglaze sheets in. And when they do that, they take this out, they check to make sure everything's in there, and then they put it all back in there neatly so that when you open it, you have everything. So that's how we know that you do have carrier sheets, and that's how we know some people have thrown them away. So don't throw away your carrier sheet. And make sure to turn on your fuse before you start pushing the button. Otherwise, you're definitely going to think it doesn't work. Well, that's all I wanted to share today. I wanted to make sure as these things are arriving that nobody throws away their carrier sheet because we don't have any more to send out. Now, for some reason, you've already thrown away your carrier sheet by accident. you can still use the ThermoWeb carrier sheets that we have available on our site and also on ThermoWeb's site. And we are getting more carrier sheets in. And yes, we still have round 2 of our Amethyst limited edition with the gift pack on the way. So I saw some people worried that I was going to tell you that you couldn't do that, but you can do that. It's coming. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time today. I hope you all have a very crafty weekend, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.